Whew. Welcome to the Big Fish. It's a windy day, a breezy 19 knots steady, gusting to 21 according to the Shell Beach buoy. It feels like more.
It certainly does.
It might be a day for kites and not fishing rods. Nonetheless, Captain Jacques Laboureur and I are leaving Campo's Marina out of Shell Beach to go find you some fish. Not sure it's the smartest decision we've ever made.
Nope.
And the big deal is that really, redfish has been the layup. It's the easy fish to catch right now. So we're not gonna worry about redfish unless we have to.
Yeah, we're gonna roll the dice this morning.
Sheephead, speckled trout, something other than redfish, just because by now, if you're not catching redfish, go buy a tennis racket.
Yeah, doing it wrong.
They really are relatively easy to find, even on days like this. So, as we take our time leaving the marina and ponder on what areas might hold some speckled trout or bass or sheephead, I can tell you that while I don't know exactly what's coming in the boat here, I can tell you you are going to be sent down to GW Finn's for a little cooking. See what Chef Tenny has in the kitchen. And if I sound a little apprehensive, well, it's because these are like not conditions you normally wake up excited about running out into.
I do have some frozen pompano in the
We
fridge,
have
though.
pompano, so there you go. We got frozen pompano.
We can do that.
That's good. That's some Mrs. Paul's fish sticks.
That's it.
So the one wind that really screws up this area is the southeast wind. It comes right up the channel. It comes right up into Delacroix. It comes right up into the Biloxi Marsh. And it's probably the one wind direction that really makes a mess of things. And guess which way the wind's blowing this morning?
Northeast.
It's northeast?
Yeah.
Oh, we're heading south and we're going into it. I don't know, bud. I'm gonna almost argue with you. I mean, I understand that's what the buoy said.
Maybe
Look at it. You're heading into the wind, right?
I guess the wind's more this way, though.
But that'd just be east.
That'd be north. Love this.
Which way is that?
East.
No, that's southeast. That's the channel.
Right there is the sun.
That's the channel right there.
Yeah, that's right. That's southeast. That's east.
So while we take care of this, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go to a short break.
Hold on, let me get
We're
out
gonna
my
go get it.
iPhone.
We're gonna,
My iPhone's gonna.
You know, the millennial captain here doesn't have the compass on his dashboard like the old salt might have. And we'll debate this while you take a break, and then we're gonna go do some fishing. Couldn't tell you which way we're running or what the plan is for today, but in the next 2.5 minutes, we're gonna figure it out.
Ba-bum.
Bubba.
Like he's trying to be somebody, but he's not. Oh. How you say, Cap? The future's looking bright?
We got a first fish?
Nope.
Well, I'm not sure this one will keep either. However, there's a fair amount of trout up in here, and it's either a good sign for next year or this summer, or
Uh-oh. Yeah, this one's got potential too, Cap.
they keep coming in at the same time. So we got a little bite going on. Like I say, good indication of this summer.
Oh!
I think we have our first fish.
That one's gonna take a boat ride.
How you like that? I like it. Dude, bro, not your lucky day, is it? Bam.
Woo!
All right, the big measure. Hold still, dude. I just need you to touch 14 and 2. And I see, look, okay? That's touching the 2 without moving anything. Is that touching the 14? Yes, it is. All right. Not your lucky day. You're not a fish, you're a foot.
Huh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
It's looking better and better every cast.
Mm-hmm.
That, my friends, is a beautiful Biloxi Marsh spotted sea trout. And yes, I'm using a treble hook, or Velcro, as we like to lovingly refer to it as. My little Velcro hook. Oh, let's see, just for fun. 17 and a half.
Ba-bum.
17, no, I'm sorry, 15 and a half.
Oh, Lord, I was gonna say, that is a nice one, Cap.
Almost 16, almost 16.
Cork's a little crooked, too.
You better put him on the roller.
All day. 13, baby.
13.
I threw over there, picked one up over there for plastics. Threw it there a few times, no bites. I put that Campo live shrimp out there. Boop.
That's it. There it is. There it is.
Hey, that's another decent one, Cap.
Hell yeah. No, that's beautiful. That's nice. I like this spot and I cannot lie.
Ooh.
Like a trout in the past. Looking like a keeper?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good. What? That's nice. Wouldn't expect that out of this pond, would you?
No, sir.
I like it. I
Cap
like it.
CT putting us on him today. I can't even claim this one.
That's scratching a few together.
Indeed.
Onesie twosies.
Onesie twosies. Well, we didn't get skunked.
No, you actually got a decent little first shot of fish, which you got 2, 4, 6. Got a half dozen. And the nice thing is, yeah, about half of them are right at 12 inches long. The other half of them, pretty good sized fish for the marsh this time of year especially. You're not seeing any shrimp. I think we're real early for the shrimp. The water temp, even with the water temperature being as warm as it is. But like I said, if you just look out across the boat here, you can see the water moving, and that water moving out of these little cuts in the bay behind us probably had a lot to do with why there are a few fish up in here. It's a nice little oyster reef, shell reef through here, and a lot of good moving water. That's probably going to be the best bet for finding some more fish. But like I said, once you kind of get a feel for where the fish are and what they're doing, then it's just a matter of trying to repeat that pattern. So let's go repeat. Ooh, dude.
Oh, do we need a net?
Stay button, baby. Just stay button.
Oh, man.
Just
Get loose.
stay button.
Please, shake loose. Shake loose. We don't want you.
A big old blue cat.
Yeah, I would say things are changing around here.
Big blue cat in the Biloxi Marsh. So you're thinking about salinity? Well, that ought to tell you exactly what the salinity is here. So Jakamo has brought us way back up in the marsh, close along the Lake Borgne side of the Biloxi Marsh. We are deep, deep, deep back here, but he swears that this has got potential. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. While I get my rod and reel untucked from the wind blowing off on the way over here, you go to the kitchen. Let's go see what Kenny's got. 808 Bienville, UW fins. When you get back, give you a report.
All right, springtime in New Orleans, means soft-shell crab. We always, really look forward to the first ones we get. Back when I was in Atlanta many years ago, they used to ship them in on hay, and we thought they had to be alive. And when you get a soft shell that's really alive, it's getting hard again. So I really prefer to get the ones that die when they shed, the ones that are really the velvets. This one's good and soft. But having said that, this is one of the things that I think benefits a lot from being deep fried. Sauteing them, they have a tendency to be a little leathery, in my opinion. Deep fried, nice and crispy on the outside. And for those of you that don't know how to clean them, you cut their little pee-pee off there, and then you cut off their face, and then there's a little sack in there you need to get out so it won't pop. You just reach in with your knife, get it out, and then you rip out their gills with your fingers. Some people use scissors to do that. I think it's faster to do that. Also, sometimes this little part here will pop, so it's not a bad idea to puncture that. And then other than that, everything is edible. Now we're going to head over to the fryer, bread this guy up, and fry him. This is a seasoned flour. It's got some garlic powder and some black pepper and some various things in it.
GW Fin Chef Tandy Flynn will get this soft-shell crab battered and in the grease right after this break.
This is a seasoned flour. It's got some garlic powder and some black pepper and some various things in it. If I was using plain flour, I think I would add some seasoning to it, or just season the outside of the crab. So I'm going to dust it in flour, and then I'm going to give it a dip in some milk. I want to leave it in the milk. This is true of anything you fry with a dry batter. I want to leave it in the wash long enough so that the flour softens a little bit, so that the next time I dip it in the flour, it's going to pick up even more. It's not super thick. It's not like a real heavy batter, but it's enough to form a crust. And when I put it in the fryer, I want to put it in upside down so its little arms and legs float up, so it looks like it's grabbing you. The claws are kind of sticking up in the air. That just makes for a prettier presentation. I preheat my pan to make brown butter. I'm going to add my pecans at this point and give them a little toast. And just to kind of gild the lily a little bit, I've got some jumbo lump. Just cut them in two and then kind of thread the legs together a little bit that way. And then we'll just go right over the top and around the sides. This is a simple dish with just about 3 ingredients that just absolutely showcase the best of South Louisiana.
GW Fins has dinner items so fresh they print a new menu daily. Give them a call and tell them CT said to give you the best seat in the house. So drifting through a little bay here, way up on the marsh. Best reference would be pretty close to Bayou Sioux. Jakamo using some of that live shrimp from Campo's Marina, but I got a feeling water's pretty clear. I'm gonna try a little, it's a ghost shrimp, a little chartreuse, what do they call it? The chartreuse belly shrimp color. Basically, gulp is dispersed on the surface of the bait. Sounds logical, right? So the more surface you have, the more scent it disperses. So all these little feely dealies on this thing just help to get that scent out there. So I'm gonna put that on a little small jig head. I believe the one I have is a boat monkey jig head. In fact, I'm sure of it. A 1/8 ounce. And let's see if that doesn't do us something. How was the kitchen? It was good? It's always good. It's always good. There you go. Set and red. All right, so we've run through the marsh, made a few stops. Nothing to be all excited about, except for that first one. But we've made our way out into Lake Borgne. You can see, and I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I'm sure it will, high definition. But you can see the clean water of the marsh coming out into the dirty water of the lake, and how it's pushing some of that dirty water out of its way as it comes through here. And that's nice, because you know the fish tend to do a couple of things. One, they don't like the dirty water, but they will sit on the edge of the dirty and clean water as an ambush place, because they can kind of hide in that dirty water and then pop out and eat bait that's coming from here. So as far as the condition goes, it's worth giving a shot. We'll do this and then we'll go try something else. Ooh. Oh!
Is that a catfish again? It looks like one, doesn't it?
There you go.
Oh yeah, got one too.
Just couldn't let me have the biggest blue cat in the box. Huh?
I couldn't. I had to get a part of that.
The blue cat. That's a good one there, bud.
Yeah, it is.
That's rolling. Dude.
Yeah.
You are the catfish king, brother. Look at you.
I guess I'll do it again.
You are the blue cat king.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It's rolling.
It's a roller.
And, you know, catching 1 or 2 is expected, but we're going on
Streak.
a group of them here. Oh, yeah, just had to have the biggest one. That's all it was.
That's fine.
That's
That is.
fine.
That's a great catfish. Oh,
There
there
he
we go.
is.
There we go.
There he is, and he's not. Come on, give me a little head shake. Come on, show me. Oh yeah, spotted sea trout coming
There
in.
we go, baby.
Looking
Ooh,
like he's
keeper.
gonna make. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that
gonna
one
make
counts.
1, 2, 3. Woo. Another keeper. I like when that happens. Be proud. Show it off. Let's see it. Oh hey, that might be 12.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh man, that's pretty.
Oh. On my side of the boat too.
In my side now, baby.
Man, this might be the one, huh? Take us to the house.
It's not in yet.
Oh yeah.
Boom. So while speckled trout fishing is far from its peak, certainly looks like there's a good sign of it being better than we've expected. Wait, hold it up, bud. I just, huh.
Oh yeah, mine's definitely
Bigger? You think that?
Mine's definitely
let me-
bigger. There's no
Hey,
doubt.
not a bad 2 fish.
Yep.
Actually, a better box than I really thought. We didn't slam them by any stretch, but we did prove that in the Biloxi Marsh right now, while everybody's focused on redfish, there's still some speckled trout up in
There
there.
is.
And some of them are very respectable in size. All right, brother, well, we did good.
Yes,
We
sir.
went to prove a point, and we
Yep,
did it.
we did.
It was a no redfish day. Got on the boat, said, Jacques, anything but redfish, because we've been catching lots of those right now. Everybody knows where we're getting them and how to go catch them. And we did. We got trout and
Catfish.
catfish.
Didn't catch a single redfish today.
Not a redfish, and and not a hardhead. I'm surprised we didn't see a sheephead, even a small one, but I guess this water's so fresh that they're probably moving a little further south. And I think at the end of the day, we may, just by size, have more in the ziplock of catfish than we got in trout. I mean, it could be close.
It's gonna be close.
'Cause that's some big drift. All right, well, all right. That's it then.
Cool.
We got enough time to make it back to the house and get
Yeah,
lunch?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, we don't have enough time to keep talking with you here on the Big Fish. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you out here scouting for trout and sending reports. But if we don't, please join us right back here next time. Thanks for watching.
It's not a keeper.
Oh my goodness.
All
my
stunk up
goodness.
with cats.
Yes, it is. That and little baby trout. Maybe you're disrupting class, man. Leave nursery school alone.
Hey.
Oh my, you just threw him back.
What?
You just threw him back. Come on, stretch. Stretch. Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Not a chance.